What's going on, everybody? New Year's weekend, and it's kind of a big one for Atlanta because it's the last week. Last week, really? Oh my gosh. It's the last year they're going to do the Peach Drop downtown. Hey, Grandpa. Hello, Foggy Ohms. Um, yeah, I'm always loud, top heavy hobbit. What's up, Bear? How you doing tonight? I had a pretty epic, I'm not going to say vape mail today, but I did have some epic mail today. Quite a few things that I was waiting for to show up came up. Man, look at all the people showing up in here. Hey, Sue. Hey, Vapaholic. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Mrs. Deli. Hello, Timekeeper. Hello, hello, hello. I am loud. I could switch to my other mic and then everybody complain that I'm too soft. Hello, Pammy. Hello, Dolores. Where do I start off with my vape mail? Number one, you know, as far as the drone goes and stuff, I ordered some spare propellers from Apple because DJI takes so damn long to send them. So Apple said, hey, you'll get them in January or February or something like that. Well, they showed up today. That was package number one that showed up from FedEx today. Propellers, you know, big deal. This is two propellers in this, two propellers in that. So I basically have one full spare set and a half because they give you a half in the original box. My drone itself, oh, this box is getting heavier. I kind of pimped this case out now. Let's see if I can show this. So now I have battery number one on the drone. Well, if the propellers weren't blocking it. Battery number one is on the drone, and then I have battery number two, battery number three, and then my charger. I built a little spot for it. Hey, Legend, how you doing? And then that hole in the center there is for propellers. As far as battery number two and three goes, they look like this. So you can see a big two there, and then I put the two that came out of that sticker on the back of the battery, which kind of helps me identify where those go. So now I have lots of spare batteries to go fly with. Well, I got 3 batteries, which that's a good solid hour of flying time. A little bit over an hour, actually. So I think I'll be okay if I need to go somewhere and film some video or something. The other cool thing that I got today, I'll probably have to show you on my build camera. That's like way in frame here. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can make this show up. This be an Apple iWatch, which looks way out of focus right now. Why is that not in focus? But let me see if I can fix that. That's way out. I mean, like way bad. Let's see here. Focus. Let's see if I can adjust it. Really? It's just going to look like crap no matter what I do. Okay, anyways. iWatch, no big deal. That's a Series 1. It's not a Series 2 Apple iWatch. So they had them on sale. I figured I'd get one. My wife's already got one, so I needed one too. The watch I used to wear was basically an iPod. You could buy a case and put around it. I like this one too, don't get me wrong. But it's not the same. This is touchscreen too. But there we go. You can get to your apps and stuff, but the watch does a hell of a lot more than the iPod does. So I figured this, since it's New Year's and stuff, and we're remembering 2016, I was thinking we're going to build something older tonight. I've already done all the new stuff that I got in so far. I've already built. Why am I not playing music? Music time. All right. I just don't know what we should build. Should it be a dripper or should it be a tank? I got old tanks. I got old drippers. We can go through it. And my son just came back. My Marine son just picked him up. I literally walked in the door 5 minutes before my show, so I'm like pushed for time right now. Build the rose. Really? Damn with the rose. I think I hid the rose from myself. Let's see here. I have a Derringer. I have the, wow, that's old. The Onslaught. I have a Gold.com. I have a Turbo. Remember the turbos with the fan? This is the version 2, I think. The dark chat link. Foggy Elms. Instead of www.youtube, put gaming.youtube //. So just take the www out and put gaming right there. That'll put you in the dark one. The .com, please. I can do that. Would you rather me do the 3post.com or the... We'll do a 3post.com. Why not? The Raphael X, we can do that too, Sue Cool. Thanks for the suggestions, by the way. I will do the .com and we'll do the Raphael. How about that? The main thing you got to remember on the Raphael X is the center post is neutral, okay? So if you build dual coils on a normal Addy, whatever your total resistance is going to be cut in half. On a Raphael X, those resistances are added together instead of pulled apart. So it's kind of like, damn, how you even explain it? If you build a 0.5 and a 0.5, you're going to have a 1 ohm. If your total resistance on a regular atomizer is 1 ohm, it's going to cut it down to 0.5. What's up, Loyal? How you going? How you doing? $20 for the Pico. Wow, that's a good deal. Oh, let me switch over so we can build this .com. I think it's clean. We sit there and went through almost every atomizer I own and cleaned the crap out of them. So this should be technically clean. Uh-oh, I see, nope, I see coils in there. We missed one. Well, no, I can't say that because she took some of them, she just took the cotton out of it. Good Lord. There we go, but we're going to take these coils out, even though those are fused Claptons in there. We're going to take those coils out. Hello, DeMillan. How you doing tonight? So let's pull these suckers out of there. Good thing on the .com is it's got these nice big old flat head screws on there. Oh, awesome, Loyal. Awesome. One day when I grow up like you, I will get stuff from Ogvape. Alright. Now, so here's the .com in all its glory. It does have really nice big post holes. So main thing you want to do is make sure your screws are high enough that they're not going to catch on your leads when you go to build on it. So now we got to figure out what are we going to put in there. Single fuse 6 wraps. We can do that, Bear. Let's try that. Matter of fact, I have a spare piece of fuse right here, and we'll just make a six wrap. Do you want me to do spaced or non-spaced, Bear? Awesome, Loyal. You know what? The Mini, if you have that to review, I'm sure that the Mini is going to have exceptional flavor, mainly because of the fact that it's shorter. Anytime you reduce the length of, from the distance from the coil to your mouth, you increase the flavor. Especially with a smaller chimney, it really intensifies the flavor. When they make these really tall tanks, the further it is away from the coil, the more flavor you're going to lose every damn time. And I don't know why they think bigger is better. It is not always better. So here's my 3mm, I do believe. Let's make sure. Let's try this out. That is 3mm. Because I can't hardly see anymore. Cheech is here? Oh my goodness. What time is Cheech on? That's what I want to know. Oh goodness. So let me throw this sucker on here, and this is 3mm. We're going to use the Coil Master, and we're going to wrap. Sure, spaced. Okay, we'll try to do spaced, Bear. 6 wrap, fused Clapton, spaced. Now, spaced with a fused Clapton is a lot harder because this is a much thicker wire. Free shit. Jason, I got some free shit for you later. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Calm down. Let me put my goggles on so I don't screw this up. Alright, goggles are on. So you go ahead and wrap this like a normal coil on your coil master. I'm just going to start this wrap. And then this going around will be my wrap number 2. As you can see, there's already 2 coils there. Hey, Deshopke, how you doing? And then this one will be number 3. Urgh, man, this one's tight. This must be that quad core. It is. This is quad core, Bear. Hello, Niji. That's number 5. This is a quad core. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull this apart with my fingers. If you look inside this wire, there's 4 cores in there, which you can't see. I'm gonna try to space this the best I can. So I'm just sliding this down. Then I'm gonna push them all back up against each other and then let go. And we should get a nice little spaced fuse Clapton here. Let me see if I can pull this out here now. This thing is thick. Good Lord. Now let's straighten it up a little bit. There we go. And I need my cutters. Let's see, snips. Eeny, meeny, miny. There's snips. That's not the ones I used though. And I did not move them from right here. There we go. They got moved, but not where I thought they were going to get moved to. So there we go. There's our space fuse Clapton that we're going to throw in there. And the good thing about space, it'll never fit. Oh, sure it will, DeMillan. It will fit. I've always had Jason, I've had the blue Coil Master for a long time. This is the version 3. The version 4 that I got in, I specifically asked for blue and they sent me black. Go figure. So instead of me using the version 4, I've been using the version 3 just because I like the blue one. Shoot me. You know, that's what I always do. What's up, Albie? How you doing tonight? You got your drink ready for New Year's? Now what I can do, since this obviously is going to take up a lot of space in the .com, is I can alter these leads to make this centered out. Or I can just put this in and leave a gap and then slide this over, which is what I think I'm going to do. Because no matter what, I have to get that positive in there. But if I leave enough room... Hell yes, I knew you would, Albie. I know, hey, I can always count on you for that. Alright, where's my little needle nose so I can pull on this a little bit? There we go. Hold on a second, I'll tell you. So, let's take this just like this. I'm leaving just a little bit of space there so that I can slide this coil over, and we're going to hope that this works out okay. If it don't, then call me stupid for not doing it right, but I'm going to try. The bad thing with a Coil Master is I can't really get in there and push, so I'm going to get another tool that I have to push this thing with. Let's go ahead and tighten down this other screw that has nothing in it. The good thing about something like the Raphael X is I could have done this and used the far outside post and not even used the center, and it would have worked just fine that way. Let's cut off the spare. Wow, that shot like a firecracker. I tried to hold it, but it didn't like me too much. Alright, let's take that. Let's take one of my... This is a 3mm stripping pin, and this has a pushed out gap where I can push against the coil. I'm going to take this and slide this through here, and then take the whole coil and slide it over towards the center here. Who did? Jonathan did. Oh, cool. I still do not have a goon. Call me the only one in America that didn't buy a goon, but I don't have a goon yet. So I'm sliding this over the best I can to make sure that it's not going to touch the cap. We're going to double check though. So we got 0.38 right now. Let me put the cap on. Okay, that's not touching. It's 0.33, 0.38. I don't know why it changes like from putting the cap on. That's weird. 0.37, 0.32. If it was touching, okay, loyal, whatever you say, bud. So I'm getting this over out of the way. We're gonna pre-fire this a little bit to make sure that the coils have no hot spots. The good thing about spaced coils, and you can see how much I've jacked this up. I should have pre-bent the wire, but this is one way to do it. Yeah, the .com has always been an excellent RDA. I got 3 .coms. Albie has all the .coms. Albie has like the full-blown collection of .coms. So if you need a .com, talk to Albie. He has all of them. Alright, so we're going to try to fire this and see what happens. There we go. It is glowing from the inside out just like it's supposed to. Now if I squeeze on this with my tweezers, the problem is that while it's hot like that, it's going to retain that shape. And it's going to basically, where'd I put tweezers? Tweezers. Not those tweezers. I need my other ones. Not those tweezers. Where in the hell are the ceramic? Oh, here we go. So I'm going to try to do this while it's not that hot. I just need a little bit of that room back. There we go. These are still spaced, but it's well away from where the cap is going to close down. Now we can take and put some cotton in this thing and see if single coils really can blow clouds, because Bear is under the assumption that single coils can blow big old clouds. He'll tell you that it don't, but you know, we know better. I've seen Bear blow some big old clouds. Yeah, I'm having a hard time blowing clouds. Having a hard time. I am not .com, but I have a few. Hey, Albie, there you go. You may not be .com, but you're a good collector of them. That's all I'm saying. You have quite the collection. So you want to keep your cotton nice and fluffy. Hey Breeze, how you doing tonight? I hope everybody has a very nice, safe New Year's weekend. Do not, under any circumstances, think, oh, it's okay to drive. I've only had 4 or 5 drinks. I'll be fine. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you're not in complete control, do not drive. Get somebody else to do it. It ain't that damn hard to ask somebody else to drive. Unless you're driving a freaking Lamborghini or something home, they can drive your car. It'll be all right. And if it is, walk home. If it's a Lamborghini and you don't want them to drive it or something, you know, whatever, just walk home. Better to arrive safe than dead. That's all I'm saying. I love our local police department. They got a, basically it's a police car. Half of it's a taxi and half of it's a police car. And it says, choose your ride. And they're right. Choose your ride. Are you going to ride in the police car tonight or the taxi cab? I just don't want to lose anybody because of something stupid like that. Come on, Cotton, get in there. There you go. Because this thing has a giant juice well on it, so I can really load this thing up with cotton, and it'll just take every bit of it and just be like, yeah, no problem. There we go. I'm going to try. I got a new flavor from Fried. I don't know if anybody in the room has tried it yet. You know, Fried has the fried banana, the Oreo, the watermelon. This one is basically Twinkies. It's called cream cakes. So this is fried cream cakes. See, cream cakes by Fried. So we're going to see how good this is. A 60 ml bottle. I've only tried it in a tank so far. I have not tried it in a dripper, and the dripper is going to give me the best flavor, especially a .com. So, oh, let's also set up the airflow on the .com. You know you can set the .com up to single or dual coil. Hell, it's already set up to single. You see this side's blocked off, this side is open, so it is set up for a single coil right now, which that means my airflow goes directly in front of this coil, and that's it. So let's go ahead and put some juice on here. Let it kind of sink down in there. Man, it's just sitting on top of it. Let's fire it and make it soak down in there. There we go. Put my goggles on so I can see what's happening here. The good thing about the space coils is it really, it just seems to give you just such a flavorful vape. It seems to wick a lot better and burn on your coil a lot more evenly. Now this little single 18650 that I have in this 521 tab ain't doing a hell of a job of firing it, but that's okay. Wow, man, that smells like fried Twinkies. Alright, let's put the cap back on this, and we're going to put it on a mod that can give it the power it deserves. That's not going to work. You're vaping this one? Shit. Oh, let's take this one. I got an R150. That's what we'll use. It does not do the gold.com any justice to put it on this, but that's what we're going to use right now. It's at 0.35 and I'm at 70 watts. So we're going to see how well, let's see how it fires first, just like this. Oh, that's already firing a lot better. All right. Let's give her a shot and see if she can blow any clouds whatsoever. Man, my hair's doing a weird thing tonight. All right. Wow. The sweetness in that juice definitely comes out in the dripper compared to where on the tank I get the Twinkie taste, but it's not as sweet. This one I'm really getting the sweet taste out of it. And I know y'all can't tell any. You can tell how that my fan works now because it blows the vapor out of here real fast and in a hurry. I'm going to turn my fan off, and you'll see the difference. Hey, Yardbird, how you doing? That drip tip came from just the tip. So just the tip does make some really nice chup caps for the .com. I have a couple of these actually. The other one, where did we put all the drip tips? Which drawer did those go in? They went up here, didn't they? There we go. I have another one right here. Yes, it is acrylic. This one's like blue and black and white. Love these drip tips. Yeah, right? See, no clouds whatsoever, Dolores. I don't know why I can't get any clouds out of a single coil. Just saying. Do it again. Let me get some more juice on here so I don't, I didn't put enough juice on here to start off with. The .com holds so much, you know, you can't really over drip this thing. And if y'all haven't bought a .com RDA yet, shame on you. Go check out Bang Bang or .com, either one. You can find the .com at one of them places. That was good, but that didn't hit really hard because it was just flooded. You thought you blew clouds, didn't you? I could take it. Look, top heavy hobbit. All right, let me show you something. It's not necessarily your lungs. I could take a small hit and get a big cloud. I'm going to take like a 1 second hit. You ready? It's about how you draw, your airflow going to your coil, what kind of coil you have on there. It doesn't have to be a super long inhale to get a nice cloud. You really don't have to take a big long, and this is not enough wattages for this. Oh, you haven't used your .com since you got the gold. Wow. Well, I can't blame you there either, legend. Really? Let this cool off a second and then hit this, and then you probably can't even hit it. It's very hot right now, actually. All right, here, take a hit off this and then blow it towards the camera. Yeah, not bad, huh? She did okay. Let me turn my fan back on. It's getting hot already. Hobbit is a cloud machine? I don't know. I haven't seen Hobbit blow a cloud in a long time. Last time I saw Hobbit, she was vaping on little bitty devices and stuff. The Raphael X. Y'all wanted me to do the Raphael X, which I do have one of those right here, actually, right here. These are a little bit more complicated because you want to build a 1 ohm coil. Basically, you don't want to build anything really low on this because of the fact that it's a neutral post in the center. It is still really easy to build on, but because of the fact that it's a neutral, people are scared of this thing, and there's no reason to be scared of this. So we're going to do that. Well, I'm going to end up with around that ohmage. Let's see what we have on here right now so we can build this correctly. Oh wow, I already have something on there. What are we ohming out? 1.5? That's high. And see, when I got that high of an ohm on here, the reason that I have it that high, okay, this is basically a 1 ohm coil. It's just loose. Where's my other screwdriver? Let's see if we can get this tightened down. I don't know why it's loose. See? 0.91. I knew it. Arm Vapor never sent me a Raphael X, Cheech. I don't know. Wait a minute. What did he send me? I got something from Arm Vapor. I think it was a Crown 2 or something. It may have been a Raphael X. I don't know. I bought a Raphael X, and then I also, well, I got another one now. So I bought another. This is a black Raphael X, and one of them I bought somewhere else. Maybe it was. I don't have a Ferro top heavy Hobbit. I do not have a Ferro. This is a 1 ohm, which is going to be really hard. I know, right? Who am I, Vic? This is what I usually fire on a series mod because this is a perfectly stable ohm to fire on something like something that's in series, and it will fire the hell out of it. I hate to take these coils out actually, but we can do it. We can do it. Where's my goggles at? Maybe I'll take them out but keep them. Tactical Warhead. I have not seen or even heard of that one actually. Damn, there's so much stuff coming out now I can't even keep up. I really can't. Let's make sure I got my screws up high enough so when I put these leads in I won't have any issues. Let's see, what do we want to do as far as, let's see what we got here. If we do 26 gauge and we do a 3mm on the wrap size, and this is going to be practically 3mm. And target resistance, we want 0.5-ish. That's only 3 wraps. See, that's not going to cut it. 0.7. That's 5 wraps. So I got to keep the wraps down low if I do just, but see, it's not going to be, they don't put in here as a serial. Oh, there we go, dual coil serial. I'll be damned. So, wow. See, the wrap is ridiculous. I got 3 wraps. It'll be dual coil, Dolores, but the problem with it is it's doubling because it's serial. So you gotta do very few wraps because it's gonna double it. It's not gonna cut it in half. Hello, Evil Strawberry. So if I'm just doing a normal 26 gauge, which is probably what I'm going to be doing right here. Now I could use some thicker wire. Maybe if we get 22 gauge or something. Let's see what happens if I use 22 gauge. Let's switch this to 22 gauge. There we go. Let's do that. Either 24 gauge or 22 gauge. Where's my 22? 36, 28, 24. The pros and cons versus single and dual. Where the hell is 22 at? I know you... There's no thing for 22 gauge. I have no 22 gauge. Where the hell did it go? I know I got 22 gauge. Let me go to 24 gauge then. See, that's only 5 wraps. That'll put me at 1 ohm still though. Yeah, I can do, let's see, let's try and change the ohms a little bit. Damn, that's still gonna be high with only 4 wraps. Let's try, alright. Where is the 22 gauge, dear? 36, 28, 24. I've made you a thing for 20. Huh? I don't, yeah. If you're over far enough, it will. 24 gauge. 36. There's 24. It should have been. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, where the hell did you put that at? 25, there it is, 22. Damn. Okay, now we found some 22. Let's try that. Ow, that is some thick stuff. I have not used 22 gauge in a long time. She said hello. Yeah, hello. Let's see how many wraps it says to do if I use 22 gauge. And then I'm going to back, let's see, 22 gauge. 6 wraps ought to be a 0.8, which is still kind of high, but I can bring the ohms to just the right point to even this out. It was labeled, but that one was on it was on the other side of a different thing. Hey, I'm still getting used to it. I didn't do the labeling thing, you know. All right, let's get this wrapped up here. That would be 2 wraps, 3 wraps, 4 wraps, 5 wraps, and 6 wraps right there. And I think I'm going to actually space these because of the fact that it's the way it's made. I should space that more than that. Let's space it some more. Ow, I'm gonna break my nails. What's gonna happen? I got this on camera? Well, now it is, kinda. this would bend over. Thank you. There we go. Let's cut this spare off. And we have one coil. Okay, that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take this, spread this one out. Oh man, 22 gauge is a lot harder to spread out like that. There we go. Flip this one around. Now we have 2 coils. Let's take the Raphael X and get this thing built now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to space this. I'm going to go one in the far ground, and I'm going to skip one and go over to the second spot there and lock this down. Good thing is the Raphael X has these really big holes to put wire in, so you can't really, you can put any kind of build you want in this thing and it's going to fit just fine. Let's cut the spares off of this. Just take coil number 2. Same deal. Now this one I have to either go below or above this coil. Damn, I wish I could see what the hell I'm doing. Hold on a second. There we go. Why are these falling in my face? Alright, let's move this up out of the way so I can slide this through here. Inside, there we go. Yes, you can take the center post out if you want to not deal with the neutral. You can just bypass the center altogether. You can take the center post completely out. But I prefer to leave it in there. Now cutting the ground one's going to be easy. Cutting the other one's going to be a little bit more difficult. My cutters wasn't so magnetic, I wouldn't have no issues. Let me try and move this coil up out of the way so I can get in there and cut this. There we go. Now we can take this coil, bring it back down into the right zone here. Same thing on the other side. Seems a little loose. Let me try and tighten these back up. That's a little bit lower than 0.8 like I thought I was going to end up at. I'm at 0.6, but that's okay. I'd rather have that lower anyway. It's going to be really hard for this thing to push it. My battery's low, 3.4 volts. That's too low. Let me grab another battery. That one needs to go on the charger. Hello, Vaping with James. How you doing? Now she's starting to glow. I like messing with them while they're hot so I can get this thing spaced out the way I want. So they look even. Come on, fire, fire, fire. There we go. This is a Raphael X, correct. Alright, and see it cools down really slow too because it's 22 gauge. Yes, it does, DeMillan. It has, I think it comes with a different kind of post in there, but I'm using the neutral post because that's the way it comes and that's the way most people are probably going to build it anyway. They're just afraid to build it that way, so I don't want people afraid to build the Raphael X because it has a neutral post on there. That's why these things started selling so cheap. Nobody was buying them. They were afraid of them. They're like, I don't know what neutral post is. I'm not touching it. And then they started selling them for like dirt cheap. So I got another one. Screw it. I don't mind building on it. Not my favorite Addy in the world, but I mean, it's okay. Take that off. There we go. Hey Slappy, how you doing? I heard Tony was going to come back to YouTube. I wonder if he's going to do a show tonight on YouTube. Just guessing. I've never even tried to go to Tony's YouTube channel, so I wouldn't know where it is. But I bet you Pammy does. I am totally marking up this cotton. Good thing I'm not using this part. I'm going to cut that off quick and in a hurry. Probably don't need that much cotton actually. Let's cut this down just a little bit. There we go, just like that. Not until after the first year. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, what's up, Slappy? Aces, huh? That was the name of the people I was... Aces Deals was the name of the drone company I was trying to get my drone from, but that didn't turn out too well, so... Alright, I had to get it from somewhere else. I was going to have to send Slappy after him there. Alright, let's move all this trash out of the way. Trash, there we go. Let's put some more of these Twinkie fried juice on here. Definitely gonna have to throw some power at this thing to make it vape good. There we go. That is good enough. Alright, I'm going to try a DNA 75 and see if it's got enough oomph to power this thing. Hopefully this is not too hot for me to touch. And that Twinkie smells good. Go ohms too high. What do you mean ohms too high? 0.7? And the ohms are too high? Let me turn the wattage down. Maybe it'll stop yelling at me. There we go. I'm going to go down to about 38 watts. And I think it should fire okay right there. There we go. Smells good. Let's get my top cap on correctly. Go back to the main cam. It vapes okay. Is it my favorite? Hell no. That .com kicks his tail right off the bat. This seriously is just lacking. I don't know what it is. It does have a preheat, but I haven't set it up on this one. Oh, I was about to put a different juice on there. It's close. It just needs a little more heat to it. I'm getting there. I got to break this cotton in a little bit. I just had the wattage turn way up, and yeah, it's a DNA 75. I could obviously throw it on a stronger mod. Ooh, that's crackly. Let's go up to 45 watts. Let's see what... Oh, it's not showing me the voltage it's putting out. That kind of sucks. That should be fine right there. That's much better. I got R150. Yeah, the DNA 75 was getting pissed off at me. I'll throw it on the R150, see what happens. Now it's on R150. Let me fix the airflow because I just totally screwed it up. Let's see what it fires like. Oh, it's not giving me any warnings either. Danger, Will Robinson. This is putting out 6.5 volts. That's okay. And it's at 8 amps. 8 amps is well below what any kind of danger zone. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just not, there's something missing from that RDA. I don't know what it is. But the dripper itself is not getting hot at all. I mean, I'm touching it and it's not hot. Yeah, Dolores, these 4.2 volts, correct. But the R150 is in series, number one, so it has the ability to go higher than 4.2 volts. It has, you know, it can go up to 8.4 volts, technically. But it does not double the amperage of your battery, so you have to be very careful that you don't go over your amp limit. And I honestly think that the mod's not going to let you do that anyway. It shouldn't. So, I mean, now if you're vaping a mech mod, you're in a whole different ball game. Then you have to be very careful with what you're doing, how you're vaping it, what ohm level you're at, especially a series. Series can be really dangerous. But yeah, this is vaping fine like that. The .com was better though. I mean, I'm gonna pop this one back off just to go back to the .com. It sounds like Japanese anime music. What the? It sounds weird. Is this a new coil? Yeah, it is. The clouds are back with the .com. Believe that. And the .com, the only reason the clouds aren't hanging around is because I got the fan blowing it instantly out of here. That is good stuff right there. I don't know. The cream cakes or whatever they call this is good juice. I still am partial to their fried Oreo. I think it's more spot on. Yeah, single coil. Hey, Bear, I have never put single coils down. You do not have to build dual coils to get a really good vape. You really don't. And to be honest with you, single coil, you're going to use less power and your batteries are going to last longer. And you can still get really good flavor and a really good cloud from a single coil. So If you want to be a smart vapor, you may want to try single coil, just to get that flavor, the cloud, and be able to save power. Because you're not firing 2 coils, you're firing 1. Well, Aussie, you're still having problems on 3 milligram? You know what, Aussie, I'm vaping 3 milligram right now. This cream stuff is 3 milligram. I have some 6 milligram. Hey, LM Fisher, how you doing? You just now getting here? What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. You know, with Nilla Nuts, I always think the hazelnut flavor seems to go away after a while. And if you go and vape anything else, even this, the cream cakes, and then go back to Nilla Nuts, oh my god, that hazelnut kicks your ass. It's like, damn, that's strong. It just does not do that to me. Once I vape this 5 minutes, it goes away and I can barely taste it. And that's the way I like it. But when it's strong like that, damn, that's strong. Woo! Dolores, all right, let's try to make this simple. If you have batteries in parallel, okay, let me take some batteries so I can show you. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here's 2 batteries that are the same kind. 2 batteries parallel, right? So parallel means that the batteries are going to be facing the same direction. Your positive are going to be the same way. Whether they're up or down, they're going to be in the same direction, okay? When they're in parallel like this, 1.5 times voltage parallel equals 1.5. No, hold on. I'm going to explain this the best way I know how, Dolores. So, if you're in parallel mode, you're getting 4.2 volts and it doesn't double anything, okay? Except for your mAh, okay? So your mAh and your amps, your mAh and your amps are going to get doubled if you're in parallel mode, but not your voltage, okay? Your voltage is still going to be 4.2. But now that's parallel. Remember that parallel, it doubles your mAh. So if you have 3,000 mAh and 3,000, you'll have 6,000 mAh. Your amps. So if you have a 30 amp battery and another 30 amp battery, you'll have 60 amps. It's really not full double. It's more like 1.5 times. So if you have 2 30 amps, I would say you have 45 amps. Don't think that it's a full 60. It's not. Now, if it's in series is like this, okay? You'll have a positive, negative. Or series is also like this, if you have one of those stacked mods. Series doubles the voltage, and that's it, okay? It does not double your amperage. It does not double your mAh. So you have to be very careful about how low of an ohm stacked. Yes, correct, Jonathan. You have to be very careful about how low of an ohm you vape at, because if you go below a 0.25, you basically have a bomb in your hand, because anything below 0.25 can be very dangerous because it's going to go over the amp limit for the battery. The R150 is in series, correct, Dolores. This is a series mod, so it technically can push 8.4 volts. Now, if it pushes any more, if it pushes 9 volts, then it's somehow in electronics doing that, but it's not really. So, how accurate is steam engine? Well, DeMillan, this is the thing. You know, when you go into steam engine and you put what size millimeter, you have to, this is the thing about doing that. What different wires, the Kanthal, not every Kanthal has the exact, hey Vape King, every Kanthal does not have the same resistance per foot, so that's going to throw it off a little bit. It also, on that Steam Sig site, it asks leg length total per coil, which is how far is your coil away from the post. Nobody ever adjusts that. So if you leave it at 5 millimeters, it thinks your coil is 5 millimeters away from the post. It's going to add that in, and it's going to throw your resistance off. Technically, most coils are what? 2 millimeters, maybe 3 millimeters away from the post. So you have to change that also. That's going to change it, not a lot, but a little bit. And your total size of your coil, whether it's 3 millimeter, 2.5, 2 millimeter. But their Kanthal, I mean, it's going to be close. It may not be right on the money, but it's close. Stu, that's right. If I get close enough, that's the way it goes. It's practically impossible. Oh, you're very welcome, Dolores. Very welcome. Just don't let it scare you. Dolores, the main thing you got to think about, the only time that really comes into big play is when you're using a mechanical box mod. If you're on a regulated one, 9 times out of 10, this is going to stop you. It's going to say your ohms are too high for whatever coil you're vaping, or it's going to stop you, or it'll say shorted or something like that. A mech mod don't care. It's going to let it fire anyway, and that's when you can end up with the explosion. Most of your regulated mods have protection for all that, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. All the newer ones that they make now have multiple protections on top of them, so you'll be alright. Oh my goodness. Alright. It is almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to do my Higgy Sigs giveaways here in a minute before I forget, because I know I got some coupons for Higgy Sigs. Higgy Sigs, it's weird. When they do giveaways, they do 50% off coupons, and when I get them, I get the $1 sample pack. I'm going to have to talk to them about that. Or does the available amp? Okay. When they're in parallel, Yardbird, it does not. It's supposed to double your amperage, but it does not. It's only 1.5 times. It's closest to 1.5 times the amperage. So that's what I was saying. If you have two 30 amp batteries, take one of the. If you have two 20 amp batteries, you take one of those, cut it in half. So you would technically double would be 40, and 1.5 would be 30. So you have to cut one of the amperages of the battery in half, because it's not a full double on the amperage. The only thing it doubles on the parallel is the mAh. So you're going to get a longer you're going to get a longer battery life out of your mod in parallel. Series, I mean, technically between series and parallel, you're not going to notice a big difference in the battery life, but because you're still not going to be using, unless you're in series and you're using the full 8.4 volts, which is nuts. No, it does not up the flow of power by 1.5. Just the amps. The only thing, all that's changing, it's not upping your power by 1.5 times. It's the power stays the same, Yardbird. So if you're in parallel, you're 4.2 volts, right? Parallel is 4.2 volts, no matter how many batteries you put in there, because all them batteries are run in parallel. It's like stacking up a bunch of 1.5 volt Duracell batteries. You could have 50 of them. It's still going to be 1.5 volts because they're running parallel. If they're running series, it doubles all that voltage. But that's all it does, is doubles the voltage. Hopefully that explains it to you guys. I don't want nobody blowing themselves up. Alright, let's see what we can get into next. Let's see, I've already built that. There's a Twisted Messes. I haven't built on this in a long time. This is a Twisted Messes squared, I think. But this is not technically that old. You know what RDA I do not like, and everybody seems to love, is the Tsunami. I have a Superman Tsunami. I've never liked this thing. Never liked it. I should have never bought it. I don't like the airflow. I don't like how it cuts off. It just, I don't like it. So that one's going back in the bin. Let's see what else we got. I love this one. This is made for a squonker. This is my little samurai. This is a squonk Addy right here. This, and see, you can see the reason this thing is so damn good is because it's such a short Addy. It really packs in all the flavor, and this thing is great for a squonker. Great. Just like the Derringer was. Really small, just packs in all the flavor, and you really get the full flavor out of that thing. I think I have this. Looks like a Snapdragon. It is a Snapdragon. Okay. Well, there you go. Is that a Stellaire? Wow. Do y'all remember these? Stellaire. Old school. I got a bunch of old school stuff. I don't even know what Addy that is. There's a Derringer. There's my tugboat. I do love the .com, Rotten Thomas. I've always loved the .com. I'm vaping the .com right now, actually. The .com I have set up single coil right now. You still use your Stellaire? Damn. I thought, I was like, man, I'm the only one in the world still got a Stellaire. But you know what? Hey, you stick with what works. Here's another .com right here. My third .com is somewhere around here. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There's my third .com because I got a gold one and then I got these two. One of these is the newer one with the 2 posts. Hey, Noel, how you doing? I've already built that. That one's a pain in the ass to build there. You know what, Addy, I've always loved, and I haven't built on this thing in forever. And I know Timekeeper's in here. And what Addy was really, Scuba's going goon. Vape King. This, and I know y'all know what this is just by the flag on there. This actually, Timekeeper sent me this Addy right here. I've always loved this Addy. These came out a long time ago, but I tell you what, it was one of the best Addies for its time until they started coming out. Where's my cock? It's in my pants, Jason, but I do have, if it ever switches over, it is in this cup right here. There you go, Jason. I do not go without the cock. All right, but the tugboat. The tugboat has always been one of my favorite Addies. It just has such a smooth airflow and great flavor, especially if you're trying to find what a juice really tastes like. This thing is freaking great for that. Really good for that. The machining on this compared to the clone is without question way better. I have clones of the tugboat up there on my stand, and this one beats it all day. No, I never drilled this. I love the airflow just like this, just the way it is. The slam cap is awesome too, Jonathan, for the tugboat. I have a small cap on one of my other ones. I have, if y'all watched that that little review I did on the Cherry Bomber, that was a tugboat with a plastic cap on top of it. Y'all remember these? This has got the smaller holes in there. You can't be putting no real exotic builds in this thing, but I tell you what, it's a really good Addy. Never got a tug. Uh-oh, Slappy's got an image up. Oh, this must be the picture of cock. I knew it! I knew it! I think I saved this, but I'm going to save it anyway. Alright, there we go. Let's make sure I got these holes open up on this thing, and we'll put some kind of build in here. Alrighty then. Let's take air controlled drip tip for a straw using drink. Oh yeah, I know, right? Build the kazoo? DeMillan, what's the kazoo? I don't have a kazoo. I hope I don't have a kazoo. Y'all are so wrong. Just messing with me now. Is Higgy doing concentrates yet? Jonathan, I don't think they are, but that's an excellent idea. Because I know there's a few companies out there that are now selling concentrates, which can definitely help them in the long run. You know, if you decide to buy your own VG, PG, nicotine. Ooh, a RX 300. What tank do I recommend? David Fisher. This is the thing I would pose question to you. Does she like big clouds? Does she like an airy draw or a tight draw? Is she more into flavor? There's so many options out there that it makes it hard to just say, yeah, this is the tank that she'll like, because you want to get something that she's going to enjoy. Oh, his wife. Oh, what do you like, David? I'm sorry, I thought it was for your wife. What kind of draw do you like? Do you like an airy draw? Do you like a tight draw? Do you like more clouds? Do you like more flavor? Yeah, I don't see why Higgies couldn't sell concentrate. It would work out really good for their benefit, I think. Then you can make your own juice whenever you need it. You'd have plenty of concentrate and just go, hey man, I can make up some more juice real quick. And then you would feel like an accomplished juice maker at that point. 4, 5, 6 wraps. Let's do 6 wraps. The Crown SE1 is a great tank if you don't want to build. If you want something that's stock coil that has really good flavor, well, I'm sorry, it is not called the Crown. I keep saying that. It is the UL SE1. I just keep calling it a Crown. To be honest, the SE1 is basically the damn Crown 2 and the Raphael mixed together. That's what it is. But it is way better as far as flavor goes. Really enjoy that thing. Alright, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wraps. The Crown X? You're right, Jonathan. I mean, it's like, okay, is it a Crown? No. And I keep calling it a Crown because it's a freaking Crown, okay? At the moment, I'm using the first Cleto. Okay. Wow, the Cleto's definitely got good flavor. That's a good tank for you to use. Here's the SE1 right here. This is the SE1. This, I mean, if you're not a good builder and you want something that you can just take and throw a coil in here and have an excellent vape out of, this is a great tank. These are like $18 off UL's website. It is top fill. This has a really big airflow that you can turn down, which I actually do turn down on this. Great freaking tank. Let me open up the top. I'll show you how easy this pops off with one turn. Big place to fill. Boom. This thing vapes like a champ. I love the display on this big son of a gun right here. This is the Banshee. Let me go back to the main screen. That's the SE1. Oh, it's saying, "Back you, back you." That has that cream cake in there. I can taste it. It's one of the only stock coil tanks that I've had that actually the flavor you get right off the bat. It don't have that long break-in like a lot of those pre-coil tanks have. You have to break in the coils like 2-3 tanks before you start. The SE1s always gave me great flavor right off the bat. As soon as I put the coil in there, it's like, damn, that's freaking good. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. There we go. Let me put my goggles on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, you all had that great sale going on right around Thanksgiving where you got the Raphael X and the crown and a pack of coils for like 25 bucks. I want to mod a Kanger K. I've never heard of that one, DeMillan. Kanger K Kiss. Well, if it's Kanger, you know, Kangers needs to step up their game a little bit. And I know they will. They're just taking their time about doing it right now. There we go. So when I build something like this, I just... Was that my watch binging? I fold the legs up to kind of hold the coil in place. The negative one you don't have to worry about because you can go ahead and tighten it down right off the bat. There we go. That one's on. Then we're going to take the other coil, and I got to leave the positive open so I can get this coil in there. Oops, I missed the hole. Get in there. There we go. Oops, that's not going to be good. Fold that one up. Now I can tighten down the ground. And then go ahead and tighten down the positive. Boom, just like that. Now I can cut the spares off and then readjust the coils as they need fit. This would have been another great one to just build a single coil on, actually. Even though the airflow is not made for it. Where's that lead? Oh, it's just sitting. I was like, where's that lead coming from? I didn't. What's funny? What am I missing? I heard bartenders might check all the Rastafarian. They will cardamom. Cardamom. They will cardamom, man. All right. All right, let's see what we're getting at. 0.40 right now. That was 6 wraps, 26 gauge on a 3mm bit. Let me get this spare lead. I didn't cut it close enough. I don't like any spare bits sticking out because that ends up to arcing coils. There we go. Alright, 0.45 now it says, and I just barely touched it. Woo! Well, that's a fire. Let's go ahead and give these a little squeezy touch. Means that one's a little loose, and it was. The ground is loose. I knew it. Now it's firing right. Let me get this squeezed back in again. There we go. This is going to fire hot and fast without a hell of a lot of power. Just like that. Calm down, thing. Calm down now. Need some more cotton. It's still 3mm, so I still have to cut about the same size bit of wick. My scissors from Harbor Freight still work just as good as they did day one. No problemos. And now we're showing 0.40 again, right where it started out at. Now that I got all the loose spots tweaked out. I bet you the wife could vape this and it wouldn't be too harsh because this has a really smooth airflow. Alright, that one's ready to fold in. Let's grab the other side. Then I gotta do the giveaways before I forget. Don't take a half hour. We'll get it done. There we go. That's done. Let me grab all these spare pieces, throw them away. I always try to make sure that my coils can breathe in this thing. You don't want to pack in cotton under the coil. It needs to be over to the side. No matter how much adjusting it takes you to do, I try to keep the coil to where it's got air. I'll slide the coil over if I have to. I don't care. I want airflow under that coil. It's got to be able to get air under there, right there. That's where you want. So you want the air to be able to pass over the coil and under the coil. Alright, we might put Nilla nuts on this one just because. I've already put it up, the cream on it, the Twinkies on everything else. This is going to fire hard right off the bat. Double check the tightness on all these again. That one needs a little bit more. That one was a little loose. There we go. I can always tell when it's off just a little bit. I'll go back and retighten them things just to make sure that it's going to fire correctly. Now, this little bitty old school RDA is going to vape like a brand new one. Throw that on there like that. Let's take, I'm going to throw this one on top of the DNA 75 since I've done used everything else. Keep switching addies out. I don't think I need to be up that high. Let's go to 40 watts and try that out. I think that'll be just about right. 40 watts. It's 0.41. Let's go back to the main camera again. There we go. Put the cap back on his juice. Wow. Always have great flavor out of this Addy. Always. Let me turn my fan off. Here's an old school atomizer that can also blow clouds, even with this little bitty airflow hole right here. Doesn't matter. As long as you're getting a good coil on there and proper airflow, you can blow clouds. Try that. Wow, you didn't cough. You still like the tank better? She's hooked on tanks. It's like hooked on phonics or something. Alright, let's do the giveaways for Higgy Sigs before I forget. I keep saying that and then I forget. That's what happens. So let me move over here so I can type. Oh man, I forgot. The letter W on my keyboard is kind of screwed up. But I'm going to try and type it anyway. I will get my W to work. W. Oh, I'll put a number 3. W. Oh, I put a Q in there. How'd that happen? I was pushing W. Damn it, W, work. Q. Why is it the W key the one that decided to not work? And it works sometimes. Hold on, I got an idea. That usually makes it work. Oh, well, thanks, Mrs. Daly, because I cannot type the letter W. Dolores, would you like to win the $1 sample pack from Higgy Sigs? Copy and paste somebody else's W. Yeah, let me copy where she typed winner. That'll work. That's a good idea because I can't freaking type it. Piff, please. All right, I'm gonna run it this time. Boom! Look, I typed a W. LM Fisher, how about you? We can go through the list. Well, my stream is frozen. DeMillin, chilling like DeMillin. Why is my stream frozen? Let me refresh my stream. There we go. Pip to Stu. Okay, Stu, if you want it. DeMillin, pips to you. I can do that. Stu, you're going to email me, dsspro@gmail.com. Let's see, dsspro@gmail.com. Email me right there. I will send you the code after the show, bud. Congrats. Let's pull second winner number 2, winner number dos. Jonathan. I never see it pull Jonathan's name. He's in here all the time, but it never pulls his name. You just won a coupon code for a $1 sample pack from Higgy Sigs, Jonathan, if you want it. Up to you, bud. It'll cost you $1. And that's free shipping too. So you just pay $1 and you get it. Yeah, really, you did. Okay, Jonathan, all you got to do is email me at this email address right here. Tell me you won the coupon code for Higgy Sigs. I will send it back to you after the show. Congratulations. There, we got the giveaways out of the way. See, that was easy. It's hot in here. Dollar make you holla. $1 make you holla. Higgy Sigs got some great juice. Don't get me wrong. I would never try to sway y'all to buy one particular brand of Higgies. They got a lot of freaking good juice. So no matter what you get from there, you're gonna like it. Yeah, Stu and Jonathan both won the Higgy Sigs giveaway. I need to go by there so I can get some more of that banana churro. Since they can't legally sell it, but I can go by there and get her to make me some. I love that banana churro. But if you ever want to make the banana churro yourself, you buy banana cream from Higgy, then you buy their churro, and then it's 80% churro and 20% banana cream. I think that's right. Yeah. Comes out really good. Vanilla Nuts is really good too. Any vape-related personal wishes for 2017? Well, hopefully Yardbird, she vapes more. She's doing a lot better than she used to. I got to give her credit on that. Yes. I don't know what churro they used, DeMillin, but yeah. Whatever Higgy's puts in their banana cream and whatever churro they use, mix that 80-20 is damn good, DeMillin. So you could probably make it yourself with just the flavoring that you have. Try that out. Do 80% of the churro and 20% of the banana cream. Bam! Whatever that equals out to be in e-juice terms. Wow, I have to drip. You know how long it's been since I've had to drip new juice on a dripper? And this is burning off really clean, by the way. It's coming off nice and white, which is what it is, DeMillan. I don't know what made me suggest that to her, but I was like, you know what? I want to try the banana. I want to try like a banana cream with churro. I think it'll be good. And it rocked. I vaped that bottle so fast, I was like, man, I need some more of this. But I haven't been back by there since, so. They have peanut butter buster. It's actually really good. What do you mean you want to try peanut butter? You see all this? This is peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly. Wait a minute. You want crunchy or creamy? Creamy's in this one. Hold on. Do you want just peanut butter? Hold on. I got to find that one for you. Oh, damn. Them are dark as night. Grape. Blueberry. Raspberry. Yes, Bear. Do that. Asbestos told me to try that. And, this is peanut butter buster. Let me make sure it's still good. These turn really black because I haven't used them in a while. I forgot where I put them. It still tastes like peanut butter to me. These are kind of dark. I forgot all about these this sample pack I got from them, and I didn't vape it. Normally juice is light colored like that. That one's a little dark, but I think it's still good. I haven't had them that long. What flavors do you get for banana churro? Stu, you need to get churro. Higgy Sigs makes a churro, and they also make a juice called banana cream. So get those two. Then you mix it 80-20. It's really damn good. I don't know why the churro goes well with banana, but it does. It's freaking good. I vaped the bejesus out of it. Pre-down recipe concentrates. Oh. I know one site that sells concentrates, DeMillan. It's the one Fagan always talks about. Damn, I can't even think of they make that banana juice that he's always raving about. And it, yeah, 80%, no, not 80% churro, 20% banana, Jonathan. Yeah. Is it one? Yeah, Adora E-Liquid. That's it, Jonathan. You got it right on the money. Adora E-Liquid sells pre-made concentrate. So you add your own PGVG nicotine. They sell just the concentrates. It's actually not a bad price for it. And that banana one, whatever the banana is supposed to be really good, and I've never tried it. Yes, Adora E-Liquid. One of the only companies I know for sure that sells concentrates. I've never even had their juice, so I honestly cannot tell you. I just know that Fagan and Mike Vapes and all them guys rave about that stuff. Banana Bondage. Damn, y'all know this stuff. I'm getting old. I can't remember this shit. Y'all are helping me out. That's it, Banana Bondage, DeMillan. So get that one. Get that concentrate. Banana Bondage. Ooh, can I have a little more ice, please? Thank you. What are you vaping?
I am at least 20% better.
Haze Custard sounds bomb. Yeah, they have a new one. Yeah, Pudding Pounder. He was vaping that last, and I forgot. I haven't tried any of them. So, have you seen the dread on it? Yes, I have, Yo-Yo. Okay, Yo-Yo. The leg extensions I think are a great idea. The antenna clip for added range. Every review I've seen it doesn't work. Those clips for the antenna work great for the Phantom 3, the Phantom 2, Phantom 4, but the OcuSync, I think, works off a different type of antenna system, and those added range things don't. Hell, that thing goes 4 miles without any antenna booster. Even though I've seen some people's Mavic that can only go so far and it already loses. Mine don't lose signal. I've flown a pretty good ways from here, not really far, but I didn't lose any signal whatsoever. I'm just scared to fly really far because I don't want to freaking, I don't want to lose my drone. A door is addictive. Vapor King, you might be right. I'm scared to try it. Maybe I'll get addicted to it. Oh, really? Damn it, Jonathan. You know, that would be bad, though, Jonathan. What if I really like Hybrid Reserve from Adore, and I'm already addicted to freaking Nilla Nuts, and then I'm like, man, now I gotta buy juice, and I could just make it. Now, Yo-Yo, I could see that. I could see that being an advantage for short range, yes. Especially if you're flying behind a building or something like that. That could definitely change it. Were you in the room earlier, Yo-Yo, when I was showing off my Mavic? I don't mind showing it again real quick.
What are you doing?
I've done a couple of little, well, I've only done one mod to it, really. Here it is. I do recommend this case. This case you can pick up at Sam's Club for freaking $20. For $20, you cannot beat this case. I've also got another one of these cases that I put mods into. But this is my DJI case. Oh, I put DJI sticker on there. And on this side, I put Mavic. So I put Mavic on this side. That actually came off of... Alright, let's open the top. So here's the inside. There's the Mavic with a blue carbon fiber sticker. And this middle hole here is propellers. My remote's right there. Then my second and third battery. And then my charger's down there. I have a car charger outside in my car. Y'all are skipping? Jonathan, I can mention the concentrates to Higgy anytime. I don't know why y'all are skipping. But that case right there for $20 is a great deal. Love my drone. Love the Mavic. Stop, start, stop, start. Am I dropping frames? Oh, I did drop some frames. Holy crap. I will beat that case for $20. Yardbird, you can't beat that case for $20. You can beat it with a hammer, though, can't you? I'm not sure. I think he's in Georgia. Yardbird, you're not in Georgia, are you? If he is, he's in deep South Georgia. I forgot where which state Yardbird's from. It's still bad? Shit. You know why it's bad right now? I got other people in the other room on the internet. My wife's on the internet. It kind of kills my stream. I'm going to stop the music, and hopefully that fixes it. I could even stop my stream, and maybe that'll fix it even more. Because if it's buffering, that should fix it. It's Scuba, so we put up with it. See, I'm about an hour and a half south of you. I thought he was down South Georgia. Don't make me come up there. Cow! Alright, Yardbird. Yardbird, Mrs. Scuba says, come up here, we'll all go to dinner. There you go, Yardbird. Invitation for you. Yeah, YouTube has been acting up lately. I don't know what the deal is with it. It was freezing up on Vic's show, too. And I was like, what the hell is with YouTube? I mean, I kept having to refresh all the time. And I'm getting drop frames now, which I never get drop frames. You know what, Slappy? You're right. I may do that next week. I'll wait until the new year. That way I know exactly when I started playing copywritten music. That way I won't be confused about when I started doing that, and I won't know. I'll know which videos that are going to get flagged because they're going to get flagged. If you're not monetized, correct. Oh, it's unsubbing people. Yeah, I heard that too, Yo-Yo. If you're subscribed to me and you're not getting the notifications, YouTube may have unsubscribed you from my channel. Just saying. I could have lost a lot of subscribers and don't even know it. Awesome, David. 19 pounds. You're really gonna David? I should have asked you which coils did you get for it. The ones I personally got are the .25s. The .5s are probably just as good, but the .25 coils are the ones I got. It does, I think, come with a .25 coil anyway. But if you're going to buy some spare coils, I would get them now, instead of waiting and get them later on. But, you can get a 5-pack. I think it's a 4 or 5-pack of coils that come in a tube. Well worth picking it up. I know, don't they, Breeze? The coins just they're hypnotizing you, Breeze, to make you buy stuff. That fan before it wouldn't do that. The fan puts out so much air now that it blows. They blow in the wind right there. This is so much better. I needed to clean that fan a long time ago, but it's been a couple years. I took that fan completely down and cleaned it all out, put it back together. It works great now. 101 Vape has the coils for 99. Well, Sue, the problem with David is he's in the UK, so he's, if he's ordering it from you, well, no big deal. But Yo-Yo, I did that. This is the problem, okay? When you vacuum it, it'll get the stuff on the very outside, but those little holes that are at the bottom, especially if you try to clean it with alcohol or something around it, it gets wet right there, and then all the dirt sticks, and it clogs up them holes. So after a while, it'll clog up your fan, and then if it's not putting out air, that's what's wrong with it. Them damn holes got clogged up. It's basically like 10 or 12 screws you got to take out. You can get to that, clean it out, and the damn thing will work like brand new again. My fan has been going steady now for what, 4 or 5 years? So Dyson fans, they are expensive, but they're well worth it.
We tried the compressed air.
Compressed air didn't work, Jonathan. I actually had a can, I don't know where I put it. We were trying to spray it. It won't blow through the whole, unless you use maybe one of them little straws on the compressed air. But there's at least 300 holes, maybe more, that you'd have to do each individual hole. So it was easier to take it apart and run my sprayer from my sink through all the holes, which got all the dirt out. And yeah. Have you seen the new aromizer? It comes as a dripper, 5, 10, and 20 mil tank. Wow, I have not, DeMillan. I have not. Party at Scuba's. That's my son being really loud. But my Marine son's home. They're in there having fun. I'm not going to, they're having fun. It is their party time. So 30 millimeter? Okay, this is the problem I have with 30 millimeter tanks. That's so damn big, it's not going to fit on 90% of the mods out there. What are you going to put a 30 millimeter tank on top of? I mean, seriously, what mod do you have that a 30 millimeter tank is going to look good on and not overhang? There's very few out there. My Congestus it would fit on. My Staff of Agamemnon it would fit on. That's about it. The cuboid might take it. I don't know. Where is my cuboid? It's up there on the shelf somewhere. There's not a lot that you can put big round tanks on. I know my staff, this guy right here. This will probably take it too. That's pretty damn wide. Where's my calipers at? Did you see that when you was going? You know what the caliper looks like? Well, it's a digital tool that slides. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I don't see it. That's weird. It was always... Where? There we go. Let's see how wide this is. And then we'll know if what'll fit on here. Not inches, damn it. Millimeters. Let's zero it out. So, yeah. I'm good up to 33 millimeters. So I can put a 33 millimeter RDA on top of this, even from the center of this, or from the side. It's 26 that way. Yep, 30 millimeter would fit, and I'm trying to go from the center to see how it would go coming out from the 510, and it's exactly 30 millimeters that way. It's plenty wide enough, but you got to measure from the 510 over to see if it's going to work, and I'm sticking it right in the center of the 510, and I'm at 30 and a half. Well, no, I got a little bit more than that. Let's go center. If I centered it, I could get 33 millimeters. Okay, so it's 33 millimeters regardless, so whatever I decided to put on here, this would work. It's the inside. Really pretty, though. I like this. Y'all keeps pausing? Damn it, man. I can't help whatever YouTube is dishing out. I haven't even dropped any more frames. 0. So I don't know. The new Finder DNA 250 by ThinkVape. I have not seen that one, Danimal. Y'all are talking about all these new tanks that I haven't even seen. I'm so far out of the game. It's getting better now. Well, I turned the music off to hopefully counteract some of the pausing and skipping crap. So it hasn't paused since I turned the music off. Well, there you go. Maybe my internet's screwed up right now. I mean, like I said, they're on it. My wife's on it too much, and it'll buffer. And I got high download speed, but the upload speed is kind of eh. If my upload speed was as high as my download speed, I wouldn't have any problems. Y'all want to see me talk fast? Is it not bad enough that I talk weird anyway, DeMillan? You got to hear this damn southern accent. You're over there in California. I can do the snowball, Stu, but you're not going to like it. I can do the snowball right now, actually. Here, I'll show you what it sounds like. Let's go to settings. Audio, default microphone. Let's see. Apply. Okay, how does this sound? This is the snowball microphone. You'll probably pick up my fan and everything else in the room. But as long as I'm close like this, you might be able to hear me. So I'll wait till chat catches up and lets me know how this sounds. I'm thinking about moving this over on the other side of my desk, and as long as I'm close to it, you'll be able to hear me. I don't want people saying, "Oh, it sounds like you're a mile away." Sounds like I'm yelling from the other room. Nice ocean sounds. Haha, delay. You like it too? Well, Kathy says she likes it. I got somebody, kind of like a radio man. Hey everybody, how y'all? Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Cleveland Brown. All right. Scuba's trapped in the world. My voice is clear enough. It's okay. Well, I'll try to get the I'll try to move the mic over maybe for next week's show over closer on this side of my desk because this is I'm too tall for this to be way down. Because if I talk right into it, I know I'm pegging my mic out right there, but I know y'all can hear me this way. If I move back from it, then you're like, oh, we can't hear you now. So I don't know. It has a bunch of different configurations. I can change this. Let me change this. I'm going to show y'all another way I can make this sound better, I think. Oops, how come it's not working? Come on, you thing. There it is, voice meter. I'm going to change my voice now. Hold on. Turn your volume up if you can't hear. If you can't hear me, something ain't right. Let's try. I'm going to switch this now, and it's going to change the way my voice sounds. Hold on just a second here. Audio. Cable. Apply. Okay. How does this sound now? Any better? I'm going to move my voice around, and then y'all let me know which one sounds better. I'm going to move this over here. How about right there? What does that sound like? You like the other one better? Southern? I can go to a deep voice. I can go way over here like this. Let's see what that sounds like. And then we'll go down here to the real low like this. And then I can go over to here, and it sounds like, who the hell knows? How about right there? What does that sound like? Sounds like I'm in a tunnel. You like the other one better? Oh, that was an echo. I can go to a deep voice. I can go way over here like this. It reminds me of Vapors Nation. The porn sounds of Scuba. Okay, I'm gonna turn that one back off and just go with the regular microphone. I mean, hold on. Let me switch back to here, and just the snowball apply. That'll take this other one off. The headset mic seems better, a lot better. Just saying. Well, this is the problem with the headset. Or with the microphone, my fan's blowing directly into it, and it makes it sound bad. If I didn't have the fan blowing on it, it probably wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna turn the fan off, and y'all tell me what this sounds like. Turn that down. You're gonna make me echo. A lot better? Yeah, but now I gotta burn up. It's not cold enough outside for that yet. Y'all hear everything in the house now? Oh, great. Yeah, this mic picks up every damn thing, which is crazy. It is too heavy. Loyal, every time I tighten this damn thing, it bends down anyway. Hold on, there's got to be another tightener somewhere. Cupping the snowball gently. I'm cupping the ball, man. I'm cupping the ball. I did get a pop filter, though. It's sinking. If I'm warm, take off my shirt. All right, I'm going to take my shirt off. It is hot, to say the least. Hot in here. Yes, Kathy. Logitech C920. I'll move the mic over so y'all can see me. Let me turn the mic around, and then I'll just talk to the side like this. Talk to the side. Talk to the side. I would definitely get a Logitech C920, Kathy. Look on Amazon or eBay for that. Those cameras are probably the best one you can find right now for broadcasting or anything else, really. They will do 1080p, 720p, and so on. All right, I'll go with my headphone mic for now, so I can turn my fan back on. But maybe next week I'll run the snowball,
Because I need to use it. I mean, I got it for Christmas. I need to use the damn thing. Y'all just going to have to put up with it. All right, let's see. Wireless headset, apply.
Boom, I'm back on my headset now. And now I'm going to turn my damn fan back on because I'm burning up. I don't know, Jonathan. I've never tried. Yeah, 720p is what I broadcast. I could broadcast at 1080p if I wanted to, but to be honest, it uses up a lot of bandwidth, and I don't want to. I'm not like unlimited bandwidth, and they get pissed off. C920 on a drone. Well, Vape King, I don't need the 920 on the drone. Hell, the drone does better video than the camera does. The drone does 4K video, and I've a couple of the ones that I've uploaded are in 4K. So if you want to look at those, I think that Sunset one I just uploaded is in 4K. So check it out. If your monitor will support it, you can at least do 2.7K or 1440 is I think is what it shows. Check those videos out. That is some high definition shit right there. Zero needs some coffee and dinner. I don't know who Zero is, but oh, you need some coffee and dinner. I do. I tried to broadcast onto Beam with my drone because the drone has an option to use a RTMP server, right? Beam will let you broadcast from RTMP, but it comes on for like a second and then freezes, then goes off, then comes back on. It just doesn't work right. So I can use YouTube with the drone, and it'll only do 720p, which ain't bad, but it's not 4K. And that's the most you can do on YouTube, and that's the most resolution I can do on Facebook. But the good thing, if I did it on Facebook, is I can see chat on my remote. The chat will come up on my remote, which is cool, and I can reply to it. YouTube, I'd have to have another computer sitting next to me so I can type on it, which is what I did last time. I may do that again. Hell, I could do that tomorrow, actually, sometime. I got 2 more batteries that I fully charged and hadn't even flown with it yet. Oh, you only have a PS4 on your phone. I got you, Jonathan. Well, damn, you're watching YouTube on your PS4. You go, boy. Did Millen talk you into chocolate ice cream? That's funny. We had some Butterfinger ice cream and some strawberry ice cream. And I think all the Butterfinger's gone and the strawberry's almost all gone. That strawberry had big chunks of strawberry in there. Huge. Bear, I read that completely wrong. I thought you said I'm going to be 40 tonight. I'm like, Nilla, please. It's going to be cold here too tonight. Roku. I got a Roku. I got a couple of Amazon Fire Sticks I like to use. I also have an Apple TV 2. I got 2 Apple TV 2s. But to be honest, the Fire Stick's faster than the damn Apple TV, so I use it instead. Fire Stick's better. And now they have a newer model Fire Stick. So I got the older Fire Stick and the newer model Fire Stick. And the newer one definitely is faster. Definitely. And the damn Wi-Fi works better on it too. It's 36 here now? Oh, hell, it's already 36 here, Bear. Jonathan, I could help you with that. No problem. Fire Stick is one of the easiest things to do. You could literally do that in 5 minutes, Jonathan. Oh, Yo-Yo, you are so wrong about that. Roku is not the best. I can get on my Fire Stick right now and pull up 10 times more stuff than you can on Roku. I'm just saying. I don't do it, but it's there if I wanted to see it. Dolores, I'd love for it to snow here because we rarely ever get snow in Georgia, and I think that would be awesome to take the drone out while it's snowing and film that. That'd be badass. But No snow. Fire Stick is U.S. only. Ooh. You might be right about that, Dolores. I don't know. I thought Fire Stick was just Amazon, and there's Amazon in the UK. Yes, you can add private channels, Yo-Yo. I can add any channel. You'd be surprised. I would show you, but YouTube would flag the shit out of me. I'd show you, but that's bad. You have snow up the wazoo. I wish we had snow here, Kathy. It's been literally like in the 70s. Christmas Day was 74 degrees here, Fahrenheit. So whatever that is in Celsius that y'all use over there in the UK, I don't know, but 74 degrees Fahrenheit here. That's freaking hot for Christmas. Yeah, we had the AC on Christmas Day. It's crazy. Yeah, I have a Roku. Hell, there's a Roku right there. I just never use it. Wow, y'all had 80 degrees, Jonathan? Good Lord. Yeah, if you had 80, you was even hotter than it was here. DeMillan, that is possible. DeMillan, you know what you need? Get a Fire Stick. I will help you, DeMillan. Get an Amazon Fire Stick, and I will help you. You don't even have to have an Amazon Prime account. All you need is internet. If you have internet, you're good to go. The coins are telling you to buy stuff, and I haven't even showed you anything to buy yet. I do have some stuff coming soon. I don't know when it'll get here, but I may have something, a mod or something coming to show y'all. Is Fire Stick better than PS3? Hell yeah. What can you watch on PS3, DeMillan? PS3 has an input, right? Doesn't PS3 have a HDMI input? As long as it has a HDMI input, I know the Xbox does. I'm not sure about PS3 because I know it's got an output HDMI. But your TV will have, Stu, that's what I'm talking about running is Kodi. You can run Kodi on the Fire Stick. That's what I'm saying. So you can either plug the Fire Stick directly into your PS3, or you can plug it into your TV and use it as a whole separate deal. And man, I go back and watch shows on Kodi that I haven't seen since I was a little kid. I love being able to go do that. Yes, you can run Kodi on Apple TV, but the newer Apple TVs is a lot harder to do. Apple TV 3, Apple TV 4, which is they just came out with, those are a lot harder to set up. I have an Apple TV 2, which is an older model, but it works fine. But the Fire Stick, way faster. Fire Stick, well, Albie, the older Fire Stick really didn't run as fast. The newer Fire Stick does, but you can get a Fire TV, which is the box, and it has plenty of memory. It'll run it. It's I think it's 2 gigs of memory, and it'll do 4K. I'm lazy. I just watch YouTube, and you can watch YouTube on Fire Stick too. Hey, there you go. Yeah, 2 gigs of RAM is on the TV one, the box one, not the stick. The stick works pretty good in my opinion, though. I have one set up for a client. I've done hundreds of Fire Sticks. See, Loyal can do it. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Loyal knows how to do it. It doesn't take long. I mean, 5 minutes, you can make all kinds of... Yeah, get a Fireball. I see what you're saying, Al, but yeah, it is better. I should have paid the extra money and went with the box instead of the stick. The only reason I went with the stick is because it's portable as hell. I could take that when I go vacation and I'm at a hotel somewhere. As long as I got Wi-Fi, boom, I can still watch all the crap that I watched when I was at home. That's why I like doing it that way. The box is portable, but it's not as portable as that little stick is. And I can watch all the new movies that are still in the theaters and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Oh, hell, it's after 10 o'clock. It is time for me to get off here, guys. It has been hell of a fun tonight. I hope everybody has a fantastic New Year's and safe New Year's. I will catch y'all soon. I don't know when I'm coming back on. I'll be on soon. Don't worry about me. But I don't think there's any Mod Envy or anything on this weekend, so you're going to be missing out on that. But it's coming. A Happy New Year to all of you guys. I will see you guys. I may, tomorrow morning, if it's not freezing, ice freezing cold, I will, as long as y'all subscribe to my channel and you have notifications on, I will try to fly live with the drone. And I'll bring my laptop out there so I can see chat, kind of. My package is on the way. Well, damn, Loyal, you are just amazing, dude. Happy New Year, everybody. I really appreciate all y'all coming out to watch me. I really do. It means a lot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive.